my sister and I and my niece went on this beautiful fall trail the other day, and we decided to take some photos because, you know, it was pretty for the gram. And so I was wearing my glasses. I decided to take off my glasses and put them on this like little bridge in the forest, okay? It was very picturesque, very fairy tale looking. Put my glasses down. And as I was doing it, I was like, don't forget these. You need these to drive home. You need these to live and see normally. So I put them down. We take a bunch of photos. My niece is adorable. We got a bunch of good stuff. I posted one on my Instagram. And then we walk away. We keep walking and we go through this trail and I'm looking around and I turn to Mandy and I'm like, it's gotten really dark and really foggy. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, don't you see there's like fog everywhere? And she's like, Jess, your glasses. And I was like, oh, and I had to run all the way back through this. Honestly, when you're by yourself, it's very spooky running all the way back. And she didn't wait for me, okay? So I had to go all the way back, get my glasses, put them on, run all the way back to meet them. And they were walking, they didn't wait. It was an exercise, but it was a beautiful trail. Anyway, today we're going to a wedding. As you can see, I'm wearing all black, so I always feel like very witchy when I go to weddings, which not a problem with me. I love that. But my nails are gone. I had worked so hard to grow out my nails, to paint them different colors. I was using like magnetic nail polish. It was looking beautiful for a while, and then they all fell off. So this morning, I got some new fake nails. I've never worn fake nails before, so I picked out these Halloween ones, not realizing that maybe they're a little tacky for a wedding, but I feel like, you know what? It's the season, it's October. I'm gonna put them on and hope to not mess this up. Ladies and gentlemen, is hopefully how you do Halloween nails. I do feel like they aren't very secure, and I realize that because there's still glue underneath a lot of them, I can't touch my hair. I've already taken out like clumps of hair under my nails. What do I do? Anybody watching? Actually, it won't really matter if you comment what I can do because you'll be watching this after the wedding anyway. I was gonna say, what can I do to get rid of like the glue parts underneath, but I'll have to just do it. Let's go to a wedding. Guys, I am so sad we had to take all of the Coraline posters off the wall. This room looks so empty now. Like, I was so used to them being there, but obviously we're moving. We had to put them away. You know, they can't stay there for the new owners because we have to take them. Anyways, I thought it'd be fun because it's almost Halloween to rate my past Halloween costumes. You know, I don't have photos from when I was a kid. Like, I do have them, but they're in albums tucked away in boxes. I have not been able to look through them. But in the past decade, obviously I've posted a lot on social media. So I'm gonna rate the ones that I posted in the past 10 years on like Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. So the first one I was able to find is this one, and it's like a sugar skull look, I guess. Is that what it's called? I'm sorry if it's not. But this is actually not makeup. Which might surprise a lot of people. I put tattoos on my face, which was crazy to take off. Like, this was on my face for the next 3 days, but I did it for the gram. And I think it looks pretty cool. You know what I mean? I think I would rate this like a 6 out of 10 maybe. I think it deserves more than 50%. And also guys, while I'm doing this, rate them down below as well. I'm just curious what you guys think of these old looks. Okay, then here I was Wonder Woman, and I think this is a pretty cool outfit. I do think it's, you know, one of those sort of like really cheap costume store ones, but I think it's cool. I think I would rate this one a 7 out of 10. I love it. Okay, I had fun here. So 7 out of 10. Ooh, guys, why don't I like this one, like looking back at it? This was supposed to be like a female Beetlejuice, and I was trying to do the crazy hair. I think the makeup is pretty cool, but something about this Beetlejuice dress, I almost wish I just dressed up as Beetlejuice himself, you know, like pants, like the suit. I think that would have been so much cooler. So I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10. I don't know why, but every time I look at this one, I like cringe. Like, look how tiny the tie is. I just can't with this one. I don't like this one. This one goes way back. Okay, this is me as like a Viking warrior. I could not find the full outfit, but I covered like my face in like dirt and like scratches. You can kind of see like a little scar on my cheek and like one across my chest. And then Mandy was Sally, and I promise it's just the lighting that makes her look almost gray, but she was actually like bright blue, like in normal lighting. I don't know what's going on here, but she's not gray. But I think I did okay here. I think the hair, I could have done like Viking braids or something. I'm gonna give this probably a 3 out of 10, okay? And I actually wore this to a Halloween wedding, so I could have done better. I feel like Mandy went full out. Like hers was like a good like 8 out of 10 in proper lighting. Okay, Wednesday. I love this one. I got that skull at the dollar store and I was like, wait, I could put this look together. I just feel like I am Wednesday sometimes. So I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. I think I did a good job putting it together. I love wearing braids whenever I can. If I wear braids and it's not Halloween, I end up looking like Wednesday always, which is not the always goal. Okay, then we have Lydia from Beetlejuice. This is my favorite, hands down my favorite, 10 out of 10. I was so happy with this look. That's a real camera around my neck. The dress I got from Amazon, and like it just works so well. Like the lace up the neck looked totally like her. Then I had like a sun hat that I really tried to like straighten out, but it has like the waves in it still, which is fine. I got that recently deceased book from Etsy, and like I really love this look. Like 10 out of 10. This might be the only time in 10 years you'll see my hair blonde, okay? This was actually a wig, and this was me being Buttercup from Princess Bride, but it was funny because this was at a Halloween party, and so I was carrying around like a goblet of red wine because, like, you know, it's a party, and people kept thinking I was Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones, which I can see how I would look like that. And then my sister Mandy was that main girl from Midsommar, and she's always doing like the frowny face, like hers is a 10 out of 10. I feel like I would give myself like a 7 out of 10. The wig was cool. It was fun to be blonde for the night. And I have one photo of Ty being Wesley from Princess Bride, and I don't know if he's gonna let me put this part in the vlog, but I hope he does. I also have him as a ranch bottle, but we're just gonna glaze over that. Okay, wait, this was fun too. This is Shego from Kim Possible, and I was kind of upset because this costume just did not fit me. It was way too loose. So I was taking like clothespins and like putting it up my back, but I still think it looks really cool. I did like a horrible Photoshop job of the green fire that I was holding, but I think I did a good job of like putting the fire glow on my face. Like this was all like my horrible Photoshop skills, and I think it turned out okay. I would give this one a 9 out of 10. I love Shego. I love that I was able to be her for Halloween. Oh wait, I loved this one too. Okay, the girl with the green ribbon. I was this last year, and I posted a reel to my TikTok and my Instagram kind of like showing the story behind it and her like cutting the ribbon off, and obviously like I couldn't make my head fall off, but it was really funny to like play an urban legend for the first time because I talk about those so much on my channel, and it was kind of fun to be one. So I'm actually gonna give this one a 9.5 out of 10. It would be a 10 out of 10, but I like the Lydia one a little bit more. And then this wasn't technically for Halloween, but I posted this photo on my Instagram for Halloween because we're dressed up. Actually, Ty and I had this done on our honeymoon, and we went to this like dress up place, and the guy had us wear like Western outfits, and it was like really fun. Now we have this photo forever. I think it counts as Halloween, and I think I would give us a good 9 out of 10 for this one. Anyways, guys, let me know down below which one was your favorite. I'm curious, and let me know what you rated the different ones. And this year for Halloween, I'm not gonna be anything, unfortunately. There's just too much going on with the move. Wait, I forgot one. Ty and I were skeletons one year. This was good too. I would give this probably like an 8.5 out of 10. I'm sure Ty loves editing his video because there's so many photos we gotta put in. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry that the vlogs have been really short and sporadic. I know I apologize every time, but we are moving, but we should be settled in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and we can go back to like normal length, longer vlogs, us going on adventures and stuff. So thank you for being patient. I hope you guys have an awesome Halloween, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye!